Just for somebody listening about the what you do for a living, how did you get involved in it? You know.
Stuff, how I fell into what I was is pretty much, I was working in a warehouse. I was a sales rep, inside sales rep. And I kind of hit that wall on the pay scale.
Okay.
But I had no degree or nothing. And I'm just thinking like, man, I need to do something. And then my mom, she let this guy, they just started talking. He said, man, I wish my son could work. I knew somebody working in the plant, so my son could get in there. And the guy, she knew the guy for a long time, and they never talked about work, what he did. He had a big bank account, but that's about it. And she found out he was instrument tech and said, well, if someone get in the plant, come and talk to me. Had a conversation with him. He said, you can make 6 figures, easy. Like you may miss some Christmases, birthdays, and all that, but other than that, it's all about where you want to be. Because you can go overseas right now for a year and make $300,000.
Okay.
Come back home, tax-free, pay no taxes.
So how did you end up learning about the trade?
It just fell into my lap. All I heard was the dollar sign, 100,000. That's what I wanted, so I'm gonna go get it. Now the whole technician part about it when I was in school is kind of intimidating when I first started. But after I learned about it, I went to school with St. Rose, and they told me all the technical side and everything, how to get everything done. And I started off as like a low-level guy when I first got into plants. But I worked my way up, start talking to people, maneuvering, and they finally gave me my shot to actually be a technician. And just from that point on, I've been moving on ever since. And I haven't capped out yet, but I'm just saying, but I'm getting closer to that point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working towards.
So as far as the trade school, the training, they didn't have nothing really locally that kind of to.
I never heard about it.
Okay.
Like I can see a plan. Like if I would go towards Baton Rouge or something like that, I seen like things on fire. I'm like, man, they always have fires over there. All it was just a flare from a plant because they were maybe shutting down to do routine maintenance on the refinery. And like I said, I never knew anything about it when I was going to school. That was never part of it. I went to college for about 2 years to try to be an engineer, but I couldn't focus enough on it, so I just dropped it, and I just started working. And then, like I said, this technician thing just fell in my lap. But I realized that we just don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the city, that's all I knew. Is either you go to college or you just go work somewhere.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And college is 4 years. It's a lot of stuff that most people don't want to deal with English. Some people don't want to deal with math. You know what I'm saying? They get intimidated by it. Like I said, it's a long process. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some kind of discipline to stay in it. But with this, I have some somewhat smart enough to figure stuff out. But it's the whole thing about college. It was so long in the process that I just got, you know what I'm saying, got bored of it. But with this, I didn't need all that interest. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need to be stuck in it too long. You know what I'm saying? It was only 2 years. It was a quick process. I got the basics down, and pretty much after the basics, I jumped right into the field, and I learned from there. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think if New Orleans obviously had something local program, do you think that'd be beneficial to the youth?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you think about like back then when they had trade schools. You know, I ain't grew up in an era where they had trade schools, but people was learning plumbing, carpentry. They said my dad knows carpentry. He knows how to do plumbing. Just light stuff, just by, you know what I'm saying, just stuff by dealing with it. But I think by taking that out of schools, you know, some kids don't even know how to change a tie. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if the sink fixed, gotta call the landlord or, you know, call somebody else. I can't use a screwdriver or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that will give us a lot of kids a second avenue versus going to college. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody can get for it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't stay long 4 years. Some people ain't got the money.
Right.
I mean, a university may cost you $40,000 on the cheap side. I only spent $1,000 going to school I went to. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the first one and some contract to pick up the rest of my tuition. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of opportunities out there. Like I said, we just don't. If you don't know, you don't know.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, do you have any words for like maybe the politicians or anybody who will be instrumental in kind of making these things happen? Any special words for them?
All I can say is like, for a guy like me, I had the dream of, since I know we didn't have it in New Orleans, I had a dream of trying to start something. But I know I would need funds to do it. I know I would need to get the people to do it. I need a network to do it. Let's say, because I don't know anybody that does tech work around my area. Everybody I work with either live in Baton Rouge, Gonzales, you know, and a lot of them are white guys, you know what I'm saying? And they're not trying to come all the way down to the city to, you know, because everybody has a preconceived notion about the city, like how it's bad and everything. And if you come down to the city, you need to carry your AK with you because you don't know what's going to happen to you. But, you know what I'm saying, growing up here, I know it ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? You find trouble if you want it. But if you don't want it, you can pretty much keep to yourself and, you know what I'm saying, and survive. But yeah, I think the city, what they can do, since they have all the licenses, they know who all the business people are, they know who all contractors are, or specialists, whatever they do, they can get all those guys together, see who is willing to teach somebody, you know what I'm saying, they trade, you know what I'm saying. I think this would be real beneficial to the youth that don't, their only option is to go work at Burger King and make a little bit of money, or they got to go to college and spend a whole lot of money. They didn't have the greatest scholarships, you know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of teams you see turn to crime and drugs, because they want that rapper lifestyle, and Burger King ain't gonna get it. But if you find a trade I'm in, you can make you, like I said, you gonna capped out by yourself. If you want to make $15 an hour, matter of fact, you can't make $15 an hour. Just by just being there and just showing up to work, you're gonna top out at $30 an hour. Easy. Just by showing up to work without having to give no certifications or nothing. But with certifications, I mean, you can go from making 30 and you can travel and make $60 an hour, $50 an hour, and make a better situation for yourself. Like I said, you can live that so-called rapper lifestyle. You can buy the big house. You can buy your car. You know what I'm saying? You can buy the car you want without having to do any criminal activities and get in trouble and put your family in a worse state than before you start. You know, so. And
just lastly, would you be interested in being a mentor if you had an opportunity, if it ever came about?
Almost definitely. I'm saying that's, like I said, that's pretty much was my dream and goal. I just didn't have the means or how to start the process of going about doing it. But if the city ever came to me and asked me and gave me the venue and the tools I needed to work, then, like I said, like all I need is time, and I got time. You know what I'm saying? After work, you know what I'm saying? But like weekends and, like I said, night classes or however they want to do it, or if they just need somebody to just talk them through the process of what do they need from the school or anything else as far as what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to give them anything that I have.
Well, look, brother, I appreciate your time. Look, I hope they utilize your services, bro. I think you could be a big benefit to a lot of these youth out here. Thank you.
Most definitely.